In today's video, we will discuss what can buyers and sellers expect from the real estate market in 2023. More specifically, in today's video, I am going to go over what we can expect in 2023 as far as challenges and what challenges that we've seen over these past few years we can finally say goodbye to. Regardless of market conditions, there are always new challenges that come up in any real estate market, whether buying or selling a home. Identifying the solutions to these unique and different challenges is one of my favorite parts of being in real estate. So first up, let's say goodbye to the appraisal gaps. So according to NAR, in April of 2022, 20% of appraisals were coming in under contract price. So this is where the appraisal gap addendums were coming into play. So the way we explain that is that because of all this competition that was out there across buyers, the seller was expecting the buyer to pay for the difference between the appraised value and the contract price. So this may seem crazy, but this is one of the things that we had to do to get offers accepted. And currently we are not seeing this take place. Appraisal gap addendums are not as common. And really not used right now. So hopefully, as we look into 2023, that is a thing of the past. So a challenge that we will continue to say hello to is low inventory. So as we look at the past couple of years, we have dealt with low inventory, and the difference between the past few years and right now is that if say for example, if we look back at a year ago, there wasn't much inventory. Now there's inventory, however, it's slightly overpriced, or it's a home that's sitting on the market for a couple of weeks or a couple of months because it's either not market ready or it's suitable for a very specific buyer. So we need more inventory. We'll continue to see inventory go up a little bit, is what they're forecasting, but not anywhere near where we were at in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Another challenge that we can say goodbye to is waived inspections. So not everyone was using this, but there were a few scenarios where I saw buyers that saw this as something that was necessary. And I know other agents saw this as well. However, as we get into this new market in 2023, it's looking like this will not be something that is needed when making an offer or to make your offer stand out and be more desirable to a seller. I know there's a lot of us that are relieved that this is, again, hopefully a thing of the past. So next up, we will say hello to buyer requested repairs. It will be extremely important to go through your home prior to listing it. Yes, I said prior, before you list it, and go through, make sure that everything is functioning as it should be, make sure that there aren't any repairs needed, whether it's an appliance, something in the bathroom, something in the kitchen, you name it. Just go through and get everything fixed ahead of time, because then when it comes down to that inspection for your new buyer, that inspection shouldn't include a huge laundry list of items. Yes, there will be certain things that a buyer may still request, but if you've gone and done your homework ahead of time, maybe even had a pre-listing home inspection, or have just gone through the home and checked all the different things that you're aware of that you've just been maybe living with even that don't function as they should, the list should not be as long. The next thing that we can hopefully say goodbye to is the increase, or the exceptionally fast increase in interest rates. By the beginning of January 2022, interest rates were just over 3%. By November of 2022, interest rates had increased to just over 7%. This is the fastest that we have ever seen interest rates increase. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that in 2023, I mean, again, I'm not a psychic, I'm not an economist, and say that I don't see interest rates adjusting or increasing quite as quickly as they did last year. They may definitely still fluctuate, but most likely not at the pace that we saw in 2022. Something that we can continue to say hello to in 2023 is increased equity or increased home values. So we may not see home values increase as much as we did between 2021 and 2022, and then again also throughout the early half of 2022, but home prices will still be up compared to where they were at prior to 2020. So in 2017, 18, 19, we don't foresee that they're going to be going back down quite that fast to those values. And finally, we can say goodbye to multiple offer situations. All of those crazy things that we as realtors had to do to get an offer accepted as a part of a multiple offer situation go away if we don't have multiple offers. So while this has not gone away completely, it's not going to be, or it's projected that it will not be as common as it was in 2022 to see multiple offers coming through. Now, again, I want to stress, because this may still come up, it may not be as common, but if a desirable home comes on the market, is market ready, is priced correctly, and is in just immaculate, perfect condition, you may still see multiple offers. However, it shouldn't be to the extent that we saw in 2022. I'm Erica Hauser. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you ever have any questions, I'm happy to talk. Please don't forget to like this video, share it if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.